Moving on, the global oil market is facing its worst supply shock in recorded history. Shell CEO WION has put a number on it: nearly 1 billion barrels of crude oil gone missing. That gap is growing every single day. The Iran war changed everything. The Strait of Hormuz is effectively shut. Before the conflict, roughly 20 million barrels passed through the strait every day. That is 1/5 of all global consumption. And in May, West Asia output crashed by more than 11 million barrels per day compared to pre-war levels. Now, Persian Gulf production has collapsed 57% from where it stood before the war began. Sawan's warning is blunt, and he says we have dug ourselves a hole of close to 1 billion barrels of crude shortage. The IEA confirms it. Cumulative supply losses already exceed 1 billion barrels, with more than 14 million barrels per day now shut in. Global inventories fell 129 million barrels in March, then another 117 million barrels in April. The EIA now projects OECD stockpiles will hit their lowest levels since 2003 by year end. That is more than 2 decades of buffer wiped out. Brent crude has surged roughly 40% since the war began, spiking to near $144 a barrel at its peak. And this is before settling around $92 this week. That compares to about $70 before the conflict. Analysts now say crude could rise back up to $110 if the tensions extend before June. Shell's March quarter profits jumped 24% to $6.9 billion. Rival BP more than doubled its profits year on year. The market pain is being paid by everyone else: airlines, shipping companies, and import-dependent nations in Asia and Europe. But do not expect a quick fix here. Sawan says the journey back will be a long one. Halliburton's CEO says that recovery will not be a quick or simple process. Chevron's Mike Wirth puts flow normalization at up to 2 months, even if the strait reopens tomorrow. Critical shortages in import-reliant countries could emerge by June or July. OECD inventories are not expected to return to pre-conflict levels within the forecast period.